Greetings, YouTube. It has been several weeks since I ran into a quote-unquote death match in Marvel Contest of Champions 5-star featured arena. And as you can see, I'm currently sitting at a win streak of 164, knocking out a cool 13 mil on this beautiful Saturday in Oklahoma. I hope wherever you are watching this, it is just as beautiful, because it's one of those days where you're like, man, it's December? That's pretty awesome. Well, here's the deal. My strategy has changed from my last post of the 5-star featured arena, and a lot of people are struggling right now sending me screenshots of death matches that formed when the previous strategy would prevent them. And so the question, which is one of the most popular demands of a video I have received ever on my channel, is, Prof, can you please send us an updated December 2018 5-star featured infinite streak guide? So if that is your wish for Christmas, I am here to deliver it early, because I will be posting this video after I edit it and upload it today to help out the community as best as possible, as that is always my goal. So I want to say off the top, I get that my roster is way bigger than like 99% of the community. In fact, I am slowly but surely approaching that 1 million total base hero rating. I don't know if I should be proud of that or should be ashamed, given that just shows how much time I've spent in the last 3+ years to this game. But hey, might as well be proud, right? No other choice. So here's what I do, and I have never seen, since I changed the strategy up, a case where I had a death match occur. I'm going to take you through fights 1 through 10, 10 through 15, 15 through 20, and then 20 plus. And as long as you follow this guide, and if I run into a death match at some point in the future, and most likely I will, because the algorithm is constantly changing and you're constantly having to increase the PI of champs overall in order to prevent this from happening, you're going to want to very much keep an eye out for this. So in fights 1 through 10, I do 2 things. Now at the start, if you have 6-star champions, this only applies to those of you that do, I would always recommend waiting until you've completed the first 5 rounds of the arena. Why? Because your multiplier will be ×3. It will be set at the highest the arena multiplier goes. But if you start doing your arena teams with 6 stars in matches 6, 7, and 8, the enemy's PI is still going to be fairly low, and so those matches should be easy. So what I do, and this is something, so if you don't have any 6 stars, what you're going to want to do is use just rank 3 4 stars. So I don't use any of my 5 stars until after I have achieved the infinite streak. What I do is I only use my rank 3 4 stars. And as a general rule, every 4-star you have should be at least rank 3. You want to put the resources into them that gets them at rank 3 for the arena grinding. Anything below rank 3 is a death trap. So I will take, just a handful of champions, usually the champions that suck the most, I will use in rounds 1 through 5. And I'll throw something like a Venompool, a Beast, and a Miles Morales in a trio. And then once I get to my win streak of 5, what I do is I will go to my 6 stars, and I'll do Nightcrawler, Domino, Proxima Midnight, Storm, Deadpool, Drax, and then Luke Cage, and a couple of 4 stars for that final round. And so then that gets me to a streak of 8. And my win streak of 9 and 10, I would not recommend going to 9 and 10 by either wasting 4 stars that are rank 5 or even rank 4. I have seen in the past that if you use a team of 440 4 stars on that match 9 or match 10, you could face some crazy high 6-star defense, and it could risk you losing your streak before you've even had a chance to try to get that infinite streak together. So what I do is I kind of sandbag it. In rounds 9 and 10, what I do is I've got first a trio team that I like to bust out of Domino, Red Hulk, because of that awesome Incinerate synergy with the heavy attack, and then I'll throw another boss on there like a Captain America, Infinity War, or a Void. One of the people I really like to throw also, just because I love to parry and do the heavy is Symbiote Spider-Man. And then my last round, I've intentionally kept these players at extremely low PI and not ranked them up. For round 9 to get me to round 10, I actually use Drax and then Magic and Star-Lord. Yes, I could easily rank them up, but I've got 5 stars that are at rank 4 for both Magic and Star-Lord, so it actually benefits me more to keep them at rank 3 as 4 stars so that their PI going into accomplishing round 9 to round 10 is low enough to where I'm not going to fight some crazy high 13,000 rated plus 6-star team. So, to review, if you have 6 stars, wait, and then once you get that multiplier at 3 times what it is until now, as you can see from the win streak of 164, use just rank 3 4-star teams, or if you don't have enough 4 stars, maybe 2 rank 3 4 stars and 1 rank 4 4-star, and then save your 6 stars for the rounds 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., and then use your lower best rank 3 4 stars for rounds 9 and 10. Now, once you get to a win streak of 10, you want to use your best champs because fights 10 through 15, so in other words, to get to round 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, to get to a win streak of 15 when you're at a win streak of 10, you need your best champs. This is why I have worked extremely hard to make sure that I have all of my best 5-star teams, so I'll bring in the Holy Trinity for round 11. For round 12, I'll bring in Hyperion, Iceman, and Star-Lord. For round 13, I'll bring in Vision, Void, and Magic. For round 14, I will bring in Corvus, X-23, and Nebula. And then to get to round 15, believe it or not, I have the most confidence in my 4-star team because it's so good of double Visions, OG Vision, Visions 2020 when you're double Vision, huh? What a terrible joke. OG Vision, Age of Ultron Vision, and Scarlet Witch. That will get me to a win streak of 15. Now, sometimes I see players make this terrible, horrible mistake where they think because they achieved a win streak of 15 that they should now be safe to use their 440 4-stars. That is absolutely a horrible, terrible strategy that will make you lose the streak that you fought just so hard to get 5 minutes before. I would still use only 550 4-stars just to be safe, and if you don't have a full amount of 550 4-stars to get you 5 rounds to a win streak of 20, at least do 1 550 and 2 440s, but don't do 3 440s. That is a recipe for disaster until win streak of 20. And then once you get to a win streak of 20, it becomes extremely key to follow this new strategy, which has saved me time and time again. What I am doing now behind the scenes of my roster is I am ranking up once I get a duplicate 5-star, even if it's somebody like a Punisher 2099 or a Falcon, to rank 2, strictly for the arena. Because what I will do is I'll take like a Punisher 2099, and then I'll go all the way down to my rank 1 25s, and I'll throw in Punisher 2099, who has a synergy with Daredevil, with Netflix Daredevil, and Punisher. And so what you want to do to clear the bottom of your rank 125s, in which I'm guessing most people watching this still have most of their 5-stars at rank 1 because it's just too many resources to rank them up to rank 2 if you're only going to use them for arena. Use a rank 2 or a rank 3 5-star and pair them with 2 rank 125 5-stars for the sake of arena. If you do this, you will avoid the infinite streak the death match, and you'll continue the infinite streak. I have never seen a death match with this strategy. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Once you have 5-stars below 4,100 to 4,000 PI, so let's say, for example, Captain Marvel and Winter Soldier, it is no longer safe. Like if I bring in this synergy team, for example, of Winter Soldier, Proxima Midnight, and I don't know, Gambit, I could easily draw a death match because all 3 of those 5-star champions are below 4,000 PI. And this is the problem a lot of people are running into when they send me screenshots. They'll say, Prof, I don't get it. Why is this a death match? Well, it used to be above 3,000. Then it was above 3,500. Now it's above 4,000. So if you want to be safe, one thing that I've done that has been also pretty easy is I have taken two of my, let's say I'll take Beast and, I don't know, Black Panther, Civil War, and I'll put them with one of my solid 4 stars in around the 4,500 PI range. So I'll throw in those two 125s with, say, a Guillotine, and I'll be good. So, yes, it'll take you a little bit longer because you can't knock out 3 5-stars in one arena round. You have to do 2 5-stars and 1 4-star that's 440 and above. But it's all about the PI. I don't know if it was Kabam's intention when they started Arena to even have this thing called the Infinite Streak. I just think the algorithm works out for this to be the case, and we are so thankful in the community that it exists. But it's constantly changing as people's rosters are growing, especially in the 5-star featured arena, because 6 stars rank up and rank 5 stars rank up prestige, and I do believe the algorithm is determined by the average prestige of the average player in the 5-star arena. So it's constantly going to move up, and I'll constantly have to keep doing new videos showing the differences. So, in conclusion, to review, rounds 1 through 10, either teams of rank 3 4 stars, or if you run out 1 440 and the rest rank 3 4 stars. Rounds 10 through 15, your best champs. Ideally, at least 5 stars that are at rank 4 or rank 5, at the minimum rank 3. Rounds 15 through 20, bust out all your best 550 4 stars, or if you have 5 stars that you have to use, 5 stars that are above the 5,000 PI level and above. And then once you get to round 20, do not bring in any team that is collectively at 12,000 or below, aka 4,000 PI per champ times 3. And if you want to be safe, bring in a champ like a Guillotine and then bring in those 2 125s. But do not bring in any rank 3 4-star teams. You are inviting a death squad automatically. And if you bring in any 5 stars that are below 4,000 PI together, you also are inviting the algorithm to throw you a death squad. That was a lot of information to pack into a 15-minute video. My goal was 15 minutes. We are at 12. I always like to save your time, so we're going to end it there. I hope this helps out the community. Thank you so much for supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday.